And welcome back to another episode of Reactioncast, where you can catch us first on Anchor and any other podcasting platform, or you can be watching us on YouTube. So, final episode of Season 1 of 3Below. There's a lot to process in this episode, a lot, as I just finished watching it. So as Mother is taking off, there's this very heart-wrenching moment, and you guys know that Vex Varvato had to sacrifice himself in a glorious fashion to bring down the ship, and I'm not gonna lie, my heart tightened, and I thought that was the last we would ever see of Vex, and oh god, that little redemption moment would have been interesting if it kind of was more, I don't know, if for what it was, because it was, it's a 20 plus minute episode, so it's hard to fit a lot of things, but it shows that it showed to the kids that he was still loyal to them, even though he betrayed them in a sense, and it's sad to know that he's been captured by Alpha and now he's gone. So it's hard. Oh man, it's hard to know that. But as they were trying to get into what was great about this episode for a finale was you got to see kind of the kids do some of their skills they've learned over the season. You got Asha trying to fight Omen, and then it being kind of live streamed to the what is the name of their planet? Something 5. I can't remember what the name of the thing off the top of my head. And then kind of I forget what the woman's name is, or the alien. Yeah, it's a woman. What she has to face against Ralph and Lucy, and that, oh god, Ralph and Lucy are crazy when they're evil. They're oh god, they're nightmare fuels. It is nightmare fuel, but it's an interesting little combined thing. I like that. Overall, the battle sequences for this was great. For me in particular, I did not like too much of the red. I get it, it was evil, intense, but just that so much red kind of hurt my eyes a little bit. On top of that, I don't know if it blended correctly with the balance between Krell and Asha, because they're blue, so kind of contrasts the background. But because of Omen, it was kind of I don't know, it felt weird, because you still had Omen being this black and red, and the whole background was kind of a dark and red, and it was I don't know, it just felt a little off balance. But the overall, that was my only nitpick. But they fought and everything. They were able to rescue everyone. They were able to defeat Omen after Krell finally disabled Mother from her hacking, did some beats, and now the planet knows that they're out there, they're alive, and there's soon to be a proper rebellion, knowing that the king and queen and the queen and king to be are alive and well. But once again, they are stuck on Earth now that Mother has been kind of downed. Yeah, they're gonna be stuck on Earth. So I'm really looking forward to season 2, because it feels like it's gonna be time for an alien invasion, as we saw in the final scene of the show. The evil villain, which I forgot his name already, finally declares that, gather my armies, we're gonna go to planet, I don't know what they're calling our planet, but to Earth, and we're gonna invade and kill them. So Arcadia is going to get wilder, and I love it. So moving into season 3 of Troll Hunter / season 2 of 3Below, Like, oh, there's so much. Oh, and I don't know what more to say, because there's so much to think about as far as these shows, because there's still other concepts they have to do, and I don't know, it's interesting. Overall, the episode was really great. It was fun to kind of end at Eli taking photos of the aliens, of Asha and Krell. We kind of get that. I think we get that. I have to go back in the trailer, but he shows Toby these photos a while ago. That trailer kind of announced aliens and magicians and stuff of that nature. So, well, we're just going to have to wait and see as far as the show is concerned. So, those are my thoughts for this episode, the finale, my hopes for the future. So, thank you for sticking around with me for 3Below. Until next time, see ya.